That's it.
Yeah.
As a pastor, that's what happened. People want to know,
Gotcha.
how you struggle with anything. I struggle with the same stuff you struggle through. I see Shawty like you see Shawty.
So when somebody walk down the aisle with a tight dress in the church house,
I see them too, but I'm gonna keep preaching. Hey, I see them too. Hey, y'all get them.
Put a sheet across her lap. Nah.
That's all. But they know, don't bring it to the front, Pastor. You know what I'm saying? No.
Julio, as a business owner, been successful in so many different spaces. Let's talk about vulnerability as a multifaceted, successful entrepreneur.
Yeah, so obviously the first person I know who was watching is my son. So I got a 20-year-old son, so I know he's watching, right?
Yeah.
And he at this point he realized, it's like Mufasa, right? Yeah. Everything the light touches is yours.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but he got to earn it, right? I can be vulnerable. I can show him probably more so than I ever thought, because he sees me, and he can tell, right? He can tell when something's wrong. Sometimes I tell him, sometimes I don't. Then I got employees, right? I got I don't know, maybe 300 employees. Sometimes I put systems in place because of business. I think of one aspect where we get these supplies, and some of these supplies are really expensive, so I keep them locked in the closet. And one of my technicians made a comment that she didn't make it to me. She's like, he must be getting poor because he's locking up certain things. Right? I really thought about it. I went back to my office. I really wanted to say, then I said, well, I probably shouldn't say that. Yeah. Right? You do realize I know what you make, right? I pay you. And this probably wouldn't cover my expenses for the day your yearly salary, right? So
Wait, talk about.
Y'all talking about me.
I know we got to keep going. If you would have said your salary don't cover my expenses for the day,
vulnerability is you want to say something, then other times, right? I know we have pastors up here. I talk to my pastors. I talk to them, and that sometimes I'm somewhat vulnerable.
At least you find it somewhat vulnerable.
Somewhat, and then I have corporate bosses,
Yeah.
I have, the PetSmarts or the Disneys of the world that I have to kind of temper some things and show some vulnerability.
Okay.
And so yeah, I kind of experience it as an entrepreneur, where I have people work for me, but also I work for these big corporations as their face.
Yeah.
So I have to think about some things that I probably can't say or do.
Right. Hey, but can I say this real quick? I know JP going.
Yeah.
Because I think the first place, I know we talking about corporate and this and that, so the first place I'm called to lead is my house.
Yes.
Right?
Come on, sir.
Yeah. And so at the end of the day, the biggest thing when my wife passed a year and a half ago was me to show vulnerability to my kids and to my church. Like, I'm still not the boo-hoo dude. Like, Hula came and said with me. Like, he pulled up. My kids were like, who the dude? That's the dude from Credit.
Right.
Like, chill out. That's your daddy's friend. That's all he is, right? But to show vulnerability and be able to shed tears, be able to worship and still keep going, to be able to watch this vulnerability sit down for 5 to 6 months. Right? Yeah. So everybody can say, okay, he's human, he's going through so I want us to lose that aspect. The first place I'm called to lead in my house and to show my kids, regardless of what everybody say out here, who your dad is or whatever, he still cry too.
There you go. JP, to close us out, you're very vulnerable. I've seen it, in your work, in your social media, your posts, how you engage with others. And I think it's very therapeutic. And how did you get to that space? Let's talk about that, because it helps a lot of people.
It started with him being mean to me.
That's what happened.
So with me, it was part of my growth and my maturation process. And realizing that people, as they used to say, real recognize real.